Hi, welcome to Simply Country Cuisine. This is just going to be a quick little info commercial. I'm going to show you how to clean an iron skillet. Now, I made biscuits in this the other day, and I even threatened Mark, do not wash that skillet because I need for a video. So it's got some nice crusty biscuit bottom in it. So never ever use soap on your iron skillet unless you get it, if you purchase it at Goodwill or thrift shop or something. Yes, give it a good once over with that, and that would be a whole different video, but this is just a washing video. So I'm gonna get my water really hot, and as you can see, this is a well-worn steel wool pad. It didn't have the soap in it, it was just the steel wool. I like to use, in this one, I do like to use kosher salt when I'm cleaning my skillet. You can use just regular table salt because the grit is what cleans it. Soap will take the seasoning off your skillet, and then your eggs or whatever will stick. This way it keeps it kind of a Teflon coating in it, I guess is what you call it. So I'm going to run some hot water in my skillet. Put a generous amount of kosher salt in here, because that's my abraser. Take my steel wool pad, just the well side and the bottom. Now I always run my hand across it to make sure I've got all the bits off. If I'm frying something like a steak in here, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get the alright, and then rinse it very well. Now, I haven't dried it yet. I want you to look at it. You see, it's got still got a glossy bottom to it. It's got the seasoning on it. So I'm just going to take my damp dish rag, wipe out the residue water, and then if Dina will follow me to my stove. Now, if you have a stove top that's gas or propane where the fire comes out, great. Just set it on it. I do not. I have an electric stove, and I actually have a glass top, so I'm not going to put this on the glass top. I am going to turn it upside down and let that eye heat up inside it and dry it out. It'll get pretty hot, or you could turn the oven on, have your oven hot, put it in there, let it dry. Towel drying will not dry the skillets thoroughly, and they'll rust. Now that's real hot now. And it's dry. And if you'll look, Dina, it's got a little shine to it. That means it's ready for the next cook. And it's got a seasoning. The seasoning has stayed on it. Now, if I had purchased this brand new, well, I have a iron skillet wall up here. Dina will walk around. And this Texas skillet has never been cooked on. Now, I wish you could feel it. Right now it's sticky. It's never been cured. Something I should do. And Jamie, one year for Christmas, bought me this bacon press, and it also needs to be cured. But my three favorite skillets I work with, my 10-inch, my 8-inch, and my little, I think it's a 6-inch. I do this way. Now, if I were to season those pieces, a new skillet or one that I purchased at a thrift shop, garage sale, and don't pass up an iron skillet. That's just sad. That would just be so sad. I'm just telling you. So you bring home the skillet, you don't know who's cooked in it or what they've cooked in it. Wash it with soap and water. Then take Crisco. Old-fashioned Crisco. You take a paper towel, You just lather that up on the inside and the outside. Take another paper towel, wipe all the residue off. You put it in the oven. I'll have to get back with you on it, but I think it's a 250 degree oven for about an hour. Let it bake. Take it out, wipe it down again, and that will be your first seasoning. Cook something in it that's fatty and greasy, like bacon, ham, and every time you cook, you're adding more seasoning into that skillet. Pretty soon you can crack an egg in it and fry it up, and I promise you it won't stick. I use mine I like to do my biscuits in it because it gives them a nice crusty bottom on it, or cornbread. And I use my iron skillet pretty much for absolutely everything. You can also, if you lived out in the country like Vanessa, she probably has a bonfire, or she probably burns wood every couple times a year maybe. She could do the same thing. She could get an old skillet or a new skillet, lather it up with the Crisco, wipe it out, throw that skillet in that fire. Let it just cook in the fire for about an hour, and then get it out, wipe it down, do the same thing I did at the sink, and she would have a very, very seasoned skillet. So I hope this little information was helpful. Again, if you don't have a place to worship, we would love for you to join us at Glad Tidings Leander Church, the church on the hill across from the post office. And don't forget, Resurrection Sunday is coming April 17th. Don't forget also to subscribe, like, and share these videos for more videos coming. And Thursday on our Facebook page is Trivia Thursdays. I love having you as my audience, and this is so much fun. Thanks a lot for joining. Bye-bye.